and welcome to another special video review. And today we've got the focus right here, NewAge real gear Louie communication N.62. Okay, there's a bunch of Asian symbols here. I'm not sure what it means. I don't read it, but yeah, of course this is NewAge version of Blaster. So yeah, it's been we've been waiting for this for a long time, and yeah, we finally got it. I know there's a couple of more repaints coming up. It's NewAge, they dabble in repaints, and what bothers me is that the cassettes that comes with him. I really wanted to have all the cassettes, but like some colors will have some cassettes, the other colors will have the others. Yeah. But we'll come back to this. We have the figure right here. Well, the box looks pretty classic. Looks kind of oldish, but yeah, sure, it's new. So yeah, we have right here Blaster, and it comes with eject and ram horn. So yeah, there you go. Got the figure right here, sitting on a throne. And yeah, let's stop wasting time with the box. So we got a bunch of stuff here. So we have the figure here. Let's put this aside. So yeah, instructions. Transformation is pretty okay. It's nothing complicated, but it's really nicely thought of. A couple of stuff that I'm not too fond, that I don't really like too much, but we'll come back to this later. Instructions, they are okay. I like the fact that they are highlighted in red, the pieces that move, so it helps a lot. And yeah, on the other side we have the transformation of the cassettes. So yeah, we have eject, we have the steel jaw that we don't have here, because steel jaw will come in another one and another recolor, and that's what I hate. We have the 3 spaces for, and we only have eject, ram horn, and steel jaw here will come with another repaint. So sucks, but there you go. So yeah, we have transformation for all 3 of them, even though we have only 2. So yeah, maybe people will get confused seeing there's an empty space here and that the instruction shows a third cassette. Maybe some will get into confused and will ask for retailers to get the last cassette or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, so accessory wise, we have, let's start with these, a couple of hands. So there you go. We have 2 pointing hands and 2 open hands, and the open hands have like a bulge, well, not a bulge wing, but a swivel here, while the pointing hands doesn't. So got that. We have the speakers, so that's cool. I like those. They're really nicely painted golden and everything. And then we have his blaster gun. Got that. And then we have finally 2 tiny pistols, like they're really, really tiny. And these, I believe, is for ejects. So, yeah. Really cool, small detail stuff. So, yeah, we have the figure right here. Let's open it up. We have Blaster, of course, and we have the 2 cassettes. There you go. Like this. All right, so let's start with the cassettes. So the figure right here. Let's move the camera a little bit closer. The cassettes are really nice, and they are really small too. Of course, they fit inside. Well, only one at a time. So we can open this up. We have the cavity in here, and we can just put 1 cassette at a time inside his chest. So it fills up. It's pretty neat. There you go. So yeah, and the cassettes are kind of thick for what they are, but it works. And what's cool about, like, especially for eject, is that it's not a repaint of Frenzy Rumble from Soundwave's version. So we have right here. It looks close-ish, but it's not. So we have a torso and the hand right here. So you can see they are different. So it's not a remold. The legs seems very similar, but nah, it's all completely different mold and completely different transformation. But you know, the cassettes are the same. So same thickness, same height, length, everything once transformed. So yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, of course it's the same thing for ram horn. So there you go, and of course eject can fit in also. There you go. And we have ram horn here, which looks pretty good. So we can transform right here the cassettes. So ram horn is pretty easy. First you flip the head like this, and you have like this tab right here that you can flip this up like this. So the head goes down like this. Kind of hard to see, but there you go. Then you can flip the tail up. It's so small. And then you can just flip the legs down. Oops, that's one thing that I really don't like. The leg section pops off easily. So just have the legs like this, and then you can just plug it back in. It's just a couple of pegs. There you go. But yeah, it's not glued in or anything, so And finally we have like the guns here. You can flip this open like this, and then you bring it down. So you have this. And same thing on the other side, so lift this up, bring this down. It's kind of hard to focus when it's so small, but there you go. So we have ram horn all transformed, and he looks really good. You have the legs that can move forward and back. The head is on a swivel. Can also tilt side to side a little bit. Tail can move up and down. So yeah, ram horn looks really damn good. Eject over here. Over here, there you go. Transformation pretty simple again. So you need to unpeg the arms from the legs, and this will unfold like this. And then you just unfold the leg, rotate the foot, rotate the leg. So again, unfold, rotate the foot, and rotate the leg, and bring the arm up. Well, just straighten them up like this, like this. And then you can see he has like pegs. Come on, focus. And we can give him his gun on the side here. There you go. So that's pretty cool. And do we have a peg on the back? No, he needs to hold the gun. Doesn't have any peg in the back. There you go. Goes in tightly. And yeah, the head is articulated. He's on a ball joint. So it can rotate, tilt side to side. We have shoulder ball joint. We got another ball joint at the elbow. We have ab crunch that goes back. Doesn't go up, but can rotate the waist. The leg can do the split. Can go forward. Can go backward. Can rotate at the knee. The knee bends because it's also on a ball joint. But not much at the ankle. It's a ball joint, but it's very limited. So there we go. We got... There you go. We got EJ. And I can do a little comparison. We have... This is NewAge, and so we have the NewAge Scaramanga, or Soundwave, of course. So Soundwave looks exactly like the same height and everything, so it looks really good. We have the Magic Squares. Looks very similar also, that I really like. We have here the Legend size Earthrise, I think, Soundwave. So he is much smaller. I'll just put this on the side here. And for his competitor, we have Magic Squares Blaster also. So yeah, pretty cool. We have right here Rumble or Frenzy, depending on who you want. I'm just gonna transform him real quick so we can compare with Eject. So there we go. And just a comparison, you can see Eject is much taller. Maybe a head more taller. So yeah, that's interesting. And we have from NewAge Magic Square, we have Ramhorn. So there you go. Can you hold? There you go. And I'm just gonna transform this one real quick. So this goes here, just goes here. Open up. Yoink. And then flip the legs. Yoink, yoink. And I think that was it. It doesn't have a tail, right? No, it doesn't have a tail. So there you go. We have Ramhorn from Magic Square, and you can see the difference between both. And I think, yeah, NewAge is just outclasses completely. There's more volume to it. We have the gun and everything. He has more better proportion. Focus. Oh yeah. Magic Square, NewAge. NewAge really outshines it. There you go. Yeah. So, we got all of that. So maybe we can do a transformation now for Blaster. Just before transformation, I forgot that I didn't even show the figure itself. So yeah, articulation, we have ball joint at the head, so rotation, no problem. We do have nicely painted eyes, so that's cool. We have rotation here, swivel here, rotation of the bicep, double jointed elbow. We have wrist rotation. We have waist rotation. We have the legs that can do the split. Go forward, go backward. We have rotation of the thigh. We have double jointed knee. Ankle tilt like this. Toe can go up. Doesn't go down much, but yeah. Also, just when you take Blaster off out of his box, these panels here in the back are lifted up like this. Now these, I'm not sure which one looks better. Like this looks more square-ish, more toy accurate, like a square, rectangular boot. But you can also bring this down, which looks more like a diagonal look of a boot, which looks good also, and kind of hides like the gray detail here, like this. But if that panel is open like this, there's one step where you have to open up the panel on the side, and it won't work as long as this is up, because it brings like a second thickness, and it won't work, and you will break the figure, so be really careful with this. So yeah, just leave the panel down for robot mode, and eventually during transformation into the radio, you have to bring him back up. So yeah. Also, one thing that I don't understand at all, when you take Blaster out of the box, he's like this. Notice the waist. But the instruction tells you, like, for robot mode, you need to lift this thing right here. You don't have, there you go. You have a tiny tab right here, and the instruction tells you for robot mode, you need to lift this up and peg this in here, like this. So it doesn't go further than this. So I don't understand too much why, because it doesn't look that good. And it doesn't peg in perfectly in, so it just looks like this. And this is supposed to be like a normal robot mode, but I really don't like it. So yeah, I just bring this down and just like this, and just bring this down. And this is the configuration for the radio mode, but at least it looks better. So I don't understand what the instruction tells you to do. So yeah, there you go. You have that. Of course, he can hold his weapons, so you can give him his blaster. There you go. And if you want him to hold the music speaker thing, you have to remove the hand, and then you can plug it. So there you go. Looks more like trumpets, but it's all right. So there you go. So I'll just plug this back in, and all right, now we can move with the transformation. Just tiny nitpick again. The QC pack sticker, I appreciate that they tested the figure and there's no problem with it. Were they really forced to put it on the chest like this? This is where the the logo, the faction logo goes. So they could have put it like in the back here, back of the leg somewhere. No, they just put it like straight on the chest. Yeah, not that great. But whatever, it's nitpicky. Alright, so for transformation now, let's go with the arms. So first, bring this down, rotate this all the way around, and close it. Make sure it tabs in perfectly. There you go. Next, you want to bring this down like this, rotate it, and bring it down like this, and then just lower the shoulder down like this. So, same thing on the other side, so bring the arm out like this, rotate the hand in, make sure it's flat, close this back in, rotate this, bring this like this, bring this up like this, and bring this down. So we have that now. Next up, you want to bring this open like this, and you can bring the head down and close it back in. And you have like these two panels, so you just want to have like this one up. And there you go, tab it in. Next up, that's really weird detail, but I appreciate the accuracy. But you know, the thigh, just the upper thigh here, you need to rotate this up or down and bring it on the gray side, not the red. This is just for accuracy in radio mode, so I appreciate the detail, but it's a really small detail. Also, one thing that is, it's cool for transformation, but these tabs right here, you need to lift them up. But it kind of breaks the mold when they are like this. You know, you have like two big square on the thigh. It's nitpicky again, but you know, it's okay. It really does secure the figure once it's in radio mode. So you have these two pegs, you have to bring them out like this. Alright, next up, take the side here, bring it down, and bring the feet down also. So like this, bring the feet down like this. Next up, this is the step where I was telling you, you need to open this up completely and this up completely. But if this panel was like this wouldn't work. So make sure this is down and this is open like this and like this. Then you can accordion this out, flip this tiny panel out, and flip the gray out like such. So you have all of this unlocked, well, unfolded. So let's do the same on the other side. Like this. Flip this out, flip this down, unfold this, and this. Alright. Next up, come to the front here, and you have like the panels with the two dots. You need to bring this in completely. Where's my tool? I don't have my tool. Oh, let's use this. So you just have to push this in like this. So just push this in like this. So 90 degrees, it's alright. The joint is really tight, so you probably will need a tool too. Alright, next up, you want to bring the legs like this. Bring this over like this, encapsulate the arm. And rotate this panel in like this. And you have a tab in the back, so you tab the panel in. And then you cover this and we'll tab on the thigh right here. There you go. Sorry. Next up, you want to take the handle here and bring it forward. Bring the foot down and rotate the toes down. And finally, you can take the panel here and bring it down. So let's do the same thing on the other side. So bring the leg up, flip this on the side like this, and encapsulate the arm. Close this all the way around. Tab it in the back here. Yep. Just needs to tab in. Sometimes you need to wiggle around the thigh here. So it goes down. Bring this down. On the other side, cover this up and tab it in with the front here. There you go. And then you bring the handle forward. Close the foot. Close the toe. And then you want to snap the handle together like this. And in the back here, you just close this here, and voila, we're done. And the radio looks really damn good. Like, there's no kibble at all. Maybe underneath here, but that's it. The radio is perfect, and I really love this. It's so beautiful, so simple, and the engineering and everything is just perfect. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind having exactly this model, but oversized into masterpiece, you know, because this looks really good. So yeah. Of course, you can still have the cassette go in, so let's just transform a cassette real quick. Ram horn is the quickest and easiest, so there you go, it's already done. So there you go, still has the cassette in it. So really beautiful, nice detail, and like I said, we have tons, like we have the details of the gray here. It looks perfect as the cartoon version, so yeah, really beautiful. Yeah, for comparison, we have the Magic Square. So again, you can see the comparison, very similar. Magic Square is smaller though, but that's where everything breaks down in the back. Magic Square is a mess. So yeah. Otherwise, we have the NewAge Soundwave. Again, looks really good from the front, but the back, not that great for a Soundwave, you know. So, I'm a little bit jealous that Blaster has a better mode than Soundwave, you know. Otherwise, we have Magic Square's Soundwave. Again, Magic Square's Soundwave. Oof, the back is all messed up. And we have the Legend Size Earthrise Soundwave. There you go. So yeah, really cool. The NewAge Blaster is one of the best cassette, well, radio cassette, well, blaster at all. It's just the best blaster that we've had ever so far, including the Masterpiece, including Fan Stories or the Formation Space that I have also. It's so good. I really love this one. It's amazing. So yeah, really high recommend. One of the better blaster that we've had in recent years. Even though he's legend size, like I said, I wish we could have the same transformation in engineering, but Masterpiece, he would be perfect. So there you go. So you know the song. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, blah blah. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.